It's a cloudy, cool day here, which is kind of the theme here most of the year. Really, it never gets hot here in Baja. And I don't that because I love the Jamaican life, the Caribbean life. I love all that heat and everything. But that's okay. I'm grateful for the freedom that this beautiful space affords me. It's really incredible. And but I wanted to talk to you guys about detecting something that was created by AI. And the reason I want to talk about that is because I've been closely following Ibrahim Traore, the leader of Burkina Faso, and I've been following a lot of the news about him because he's a great leader. He's doing great things for his people, and he's kicking the West out of his country, which I think is amazing because we don't tend to make countries like that thrive. We tend to destroy them. So I've been looking at a lot of content about him, and something I've noticed is that certain certain content creators are starting to completely create Ibrahim Traore news out of nothing, out of the blue, that has nothing to do with him actually in real life. And as you know, AI can take an image and make it talk. And I have come across fake news. It's all good news, but it's still fake. It's things that have never come out of his mouth that are being put out as quote news on the on social media. So I wanted to talk to you guys about how you can tell if it's AI generated or not. You know how humans talk. We have pauses in certain places, and that is something that AI does not yet do perfectly. AI can tend to put pauses in awkward places when AI is generating someone talking. And so if you hear an awkward pause, that's more than likely an AI generated conversation that they're having. Also, AI tends to over exaggerate human movements. So if you see that in the video they're breathing really deeply and it seems a little odd to you, that's probably because it's AI generated. So what you can do if you think it's AI generated is look down in the description of that news. Look into the bottom of it and see if you can find a disclaimer that says that this is AI generated. They are supposed to put that on there if it's AI generated. Not all of them do, but if they are generating something out of thin air and it has nothing to do with reality, it is supposed to state that. And I did look to the bottom of the description, and it did say that none of this is real, this is imaginary, this is generated by AI 100%. And I was really glad that I got inquisitive to look that up because I love, following Ibrahim Traore. And I would love to believe that he said all of that, but he did not say any of that. It said that some of it was based on some events in reality, but it was entirely made up. So before we believe everything we see and hear on social media, or even on the interwebs at all, we need to decide, to look down in the descriptions and find out if it's AI generated, because AI generation means that you can make up whatever you want them to say, and you can make AI generate that their mouths say it, and they can even be doing an interview with another person. All of that can be made in AI. Now, I am an AI lover. I love AI. I use AI a lot. Okay, but I don't use AI to make fake news. I use AI to help me to empower and inspire you guys. So, just so that you can tell the difference. Not everyone knows about AI. Not everyone knows that there's a little bit of a difference in how they manufacture a human conversation. So just a couple of tips. Just watch for the weird pauses and watch for odd human, over-exaggerated human movements like breathing and things like that when you are listening to, quote, news and things like that. So anyway, you guys, I wanted to give you those tips this morning, and I hope that you have an incredible Saturday, an incredible weekend in general. I am definitely looking to do things that move the needle in my favor in life this weekend. I'm hoping to be able to have some really meaningful conversations with some people about how, you know, are they spending too much money on addictions and on feeling doubtful of themselves, or are they moving past that, and how? Because when you have conversations with others who've been through trauma and who've come through on the other side and are doing well, it's empowering to you. So I'm hoping to have some of those conversations this weekend, because that's what empowers me, and that helps to empower other people. So that's my goal this weekend, is to empower some people in a meaningful way. And as I empower others, the universe empowers me. So that's my plan. What's your plan? Make a plan. Hi, Amir Ruiz. Good morning. Make a plan for this weekend to do something incredible. Do something meaningful, or to overcome something that you've been plagued by. It's just one decision at a time, one step at a time. Sometimes it can be just distracting yourself from your addiction, or distracting yourself from your distraction. But you can do it. You can find other things for yourself to do that are meaningful to you. Like, look here, I've got my friend in my lap, Thunder. He loves to get pets from me, and then of course I've got my sheep down there. They love to get ear scratches from me. I can't say my chickens like to be touched, because they don't. They would prefer to be left alone. But just find something meaningful to do this weekend, and do it with all your heart. Like, put your everything into it, will you? Because that's when you're living in the now, is when you're really focused on something, and you're immersed in it. And if it's something good, then it really benefits your day, it benefits your life, it makes you feel alive. So anyway, that's my challenge. That's my goal for this weekend for myself. And hopefully those tips on AI help you to be able to decipher truth from fairy tale, because there's a whole lot of fairy tale going on in the world today, let me tell you. So anyway, take that with you and have a thriving weekend. Okay, and I will check back in with you probably tomorrow.